Welcome to MySci Unit 21, From Sun to Food. This is a 5th grade life science unit where students explore how matter and energy flow through living things and the environment. Let's take a look into this unit at a glance. This unit covers 5th grade life science standards about materials plants need for growth and the movement of matter among living things and the environment. One physical science standard focuses on how animals use energy and can trace its source back to the sun. Each of the next generation science standards correspond to a Missouri Learning Standard listed in the parentheses on this chart. There is one standard that is a Missouri Learning Standard only. We have integrated all dimensions of these standards into the unit. If you'd like, take a moment to pause the video and review them. Unit 21 is divided into 3 sections. Each section has a driving question designed to reflect what we anticipate students would naturally ask through their learning process. Section 1 includes introducing the anchoring phenomenon, which happens in the first lesson. Section 2 consists of 4 lessons, and Section 3 has 3. Overall, this unit should take about 32 to 35 days to complete. You probably know about pizza and farms, but have you ever heard of a pizza farm? The anchoring phenomenon for this unit is that we eat pizza with many different ingredients on it. People are building pizza farms where all the ingredients are grown in one place. Students will explore how the farm works to grow foods to make pizza. Throughout the unit, students connect back to this phenomenon as they investigate growing plants and the flow of matter and energy on the farm ecosystem. After being introduced to the anchoring phenomenon, Section 1 continues with the driving question of why do we eat pizza? Students observe a yeast model demonstration and discuss how people use energy from food for various needs. They will investigate and figure out that food provides animals with energy that they use in many ways to survive. Students will then begin a model of how energy and matter flow through the pizza farm system, which they will develop throughout the unit, adding in new concepts as they go. Through the storyline of Section 1, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Animals eat food which contains energy used for their needs, such as growth, movement, and to maintain body warmth. When living things break down their food, energy is released for body parts to use. Section 1 should take 4 to 5 days. The driving question for Section 2 is how do energy and matter get into our food? Students think about how plants get the energy and matter they need. They conduct investigations to figure out what plants need to grow and use a model activity to learn how matter and energy flow into and out of plants as they grow. We hope your students will be excited to explore several activities in this section with real plants. And if you don't have a green thumb, don't worry. We worked hard to make sure these plants will grow easily for you. Students will be investigating soil by observing components of it. They will set up investigations to figure out what happens to plant matter when it decays. And they will continue to develop their pizza farm models by adding in new concepts. Through the storyline in Section 2, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Plants gain matter or mass without soil. Plants need air and water to build their own matter. Light energy is needed for the healthy green appearance of plants. Plants make food through a chemical process that uses energy from the sun to convert air and water to a new form of matter. Soil is made of different parts. Even though plants can gain matter without soil, soil is made up of many things that promote plant growth. In Section 3, students apply their new knowledge to address the final driving question of how do energy and matter move through a system. Students use an artistic ecosystem model to explore food chains and food webs. They will figure out how all energy starts with the sun and moves its way through producers and consumers. Students then make one last observation on the actions of decomposers to figure out just why soil contains such great nutrients for plants. Students complete the unit by finishing their pizza farm models, showing the many ways matter and energy move through the farm system. You might want to celebrate with a pizza party. Through the storyline in Section 3, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Matter and energy flows through a food web from the sun to producers to consumers. Decomposers are present in soil. They recycle matter back into the ecosystem by breaking down dead organisms into nutrients that go into the soil. People can design farms that provide energy and matter by using the farm's land resources in different ways. Section 3 should take 12 to 13 days. Our team here at MySci hopes you and your students enjoy From Sun to Food and conducting all kinds of research with plants. We look forward to your feedback. Happy MySciencing!